Hey guys, what is up and welcome to a full match of the Bombers round 3 coach career. It is the Bombers and the Eagles. I thought I'd just show you guys, considering that the AFL has begun, a little bit of a celebration video. We're going to have a full game match today on a premiere, so I hope you guys enjoy. It is the Bombers and the Eagles. The Eagles are currently 2-0. The Bombers are 1-1 going into round 3. We got a round 1 win, and then we struggled and we lost to the Bulldogs in the grand final rematch. So if you have not seen that video, go check that out. The AFL is back. And let's get into the match preview before we get into the game. It is the Bombers and the Eagles. The Bombers are paying $2.10. The Eagles are $1.90. So the Eagles are favourites to win this game, considering the game is at Marvel. The Eagles are 2-0. We did meet the Eagles in round 15 last year, and in the prelim, we went 1-1. So it should be a good game. So let's get into team selection for this week. Michael Hurley is out due to an injury. He's only out for 1 week, so he will be back. Zerk Thatcher comes in for his first game of the season. He did play a few games last year. He comes in to replace Hurley for the 1 week. So Heppel's still out. Jake Stringer still out. This is the team that will be taking on the Eagles in today's video. Redmond, Zerk Thatcher, Ambrose, Sard, Hooker, McKenna. Having Hurley out, it's a big out. Parrish, McGrath, Cutler, Fantasia, McKernan, Townsend, Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody, Jeremy Cameron, and Devon Smith. On the ball, you've got Tommy Bell-Chambers, Dylan Shield, Zach Merritt, and on the bench, Kyle Langford, Dylan Clark, Jaden Laverty, and Jordan Ridley. So there are some big names coming back very soon. Heppel's got around 5 weeks till he returns. Jake Stringer is around 2 weeks away, and also Hurley is only 1 week away. So some big names to return to this Bombers team to be a full-strength lineup. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Hope you guys enjoy the video that we're actually playing today with the Bombers and the Eagles. The AFL football is back. The AFL season is back. Richmond played the Pies last night. So let's get a match before Friday Night Footy commences a bit later on. Let's get into it.
Hello and welcome. Tonight we're coming to you from Marvel Stadium. With me today is Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Great to be here.
Taking the field tonight will be Essendon and West Coast. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners are ready for the players. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
That's true, Hutto. Essendon, they've got a talented group in the middle. It's up to whether or not West Coast can match them in the centre.
The captains convert. Round 3. We're just moments away from the opening bounce.
So here we go. It is the Bombers and the Eagles underway from Marvel. Nick Nat Nui and Tommy Bell-Chambers go up. So we want to get off to a good start here. That is the key. Nice little handball here as Darcy Parish breaks away. Goes inside 50. Almost the mark. And that is a nice mark there to Tom Barras. I think that was Tom Barras. He goes up. Lovely kick turnover. Tip and Woody here has a chance to kick a goal for the Dons. Lines up and kicks to the right-hand side. Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody has to kick them goals if we're going to be any chance of beating this Eagles team in today's matchup. Poor miss. So Tip and Woody should have kicked that goal. I don't understand how he missed that as we go down. We need to get off to a fast start. I mean, this Eagles team, we did meet them in the prelim. Like I said, as Parrish, can he take this mark? Darcy Parish has been very good this season. Definitely been in our top, probably 5 best players this season, Darcy Parish. As the Eagles swing it out late. Sard was pretty quiet last week against the Dogs. Hopefully he can have a big game today against the Eagles. We need to try and get off to a fast start. I mean, we can't lose 2 in a row. Push in the back, free kick to Dylan Shield. Now, Dylan Shield, let's get this in forward. Get it to a dangerous spot. Can Cameron take the mark? Cameron takes the mark. Massive mark to Jeremy Cameron. He didn't kick a goal in our last full game highlights, so let's hope he can get off to a really good start here. Played really good against the Dogs last week. Lines up and sneaks it through. So the Bombers have their first goal of the game. 1-1-7 to the Eagles 0. And the Bombers are away. Big goal from Jeremy Cameron. It is good to have Jeremy Cameron on our side. I still can't believe that we managed to get him. As the Eagles go forward, nice mark to Venables. So like I said, we did meet the Eagles in round number 1. In the finals last year. Connor McKenna, get rid of the ball, son. Go. Paddy Ambrose is away. So we did meet them in the prelim where oh my God, I thought I was going to go to Sard. And this ball's going to be a ball up around, I'd say 70 metres from the West Coast goal. We need Erasio Fantasia to get going. I mean, I feel like he struggled this season. Andy McGrath just gets pushed in the back. Sard cannot run Sheed down. Sheed, get him, Sard. Can't run him down, and Dom Sheed kicks the first goal for the Eagles. So the Eagles are on the board, 1 straight 6 to the Bombers, 1-1-7. I don't really know. I don't know what that handball was before coming out of our back line. Adam Sard almost ran down Dom Sheed. 1 straight 6 plays, 1-1-7. We had a very close game against the Hawks. Also, did you guys watch the the Richmond Collingwood game last night? What a game that was. As Devon Smith almost got it through to his GWS teammate, Jeremy Cameron. Connor McKenna, nice spoil. Can the Bombers regroup from here? They lead by a point. 10 minutes have gone in this opening term. Mick Nui and Shawnee McKernan. Nice tap down from Shawnee McKernan. McGrath pushing the back. Yeah, so did you guys watch the drawn game last night? It was pretty intense actually, and I did like the crowd noises. I've seen a lot of people comment on the crowd noise and all that kind of stuff. I actually didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it added to the game. It was so much better than the round 1 games, the broadcast games. But also, I mean, the skills were pretty down. That was one thing that I noticed. Zerk Thatcher needs to run him down. Redmond, can he get Ryan? Ryan loads up and kicks the goal. The Eagles have the first. Well, we had the first. Let's kick the last 2 goals of the game. No, but I really enjoyed the game last night. I'm excited for the actual weekend for the games to get in full swing. Clark out of the middle. The Bombers actually need to get into full swing in this game. We can't let this Eagles team just run rampant over us. Lovely kick inside from Kelly. That is a very dangerous kick though. Cutler. We are just so slow to the ball at the minute. 12 plays 7. It is all the Eagles after we kick the first goal. Nice ball there from Redmond. Now we can go. Can pick in Ambrose got injured, of course, but we get a free kick to Laverty. Laverty was pretty quiet as well last week. Goes up the line. He was the hero against the Eagles last time we played them at Optus Stadium, where he did kick the game winner. This is very dangerous. Zach Merritt needs to apply some. I don't understand how Zach Merritt can't get there, and that's a nice mark to Riley West. So the Eagles. I think the Eagles are at full strength at the minute. I mean, we versed them a few times where they were, I think, a couple of players down. Elliot Yeo did not play in the final series last year, so it's good to see him back. And the Bombers, we're probably going to start getting some of our players back as Zach Merritt just buries him into the turf. 2 straight 12 plays, 1-1-7. The Eagles have a nice little buffer at the minute. They have controlled the play, but Tip and Woody, lovely shepherd, and Merritt can run in. Zachy Merritt runs in and kicks the goal. So that was really good from Anthony McDonald, Tip and Woody. We applied a lot of pressure there on the West Coast Eagles. Big goal to Zach Merritt. The Bombers have the lead back. 2-1 plays 2 straight. Let's see if we can finish off with a little bit of a flurry. Zach Merritt again Zach Merritt is actually having a really good start to this game. Lovely tackle there. I think that might have been Mason Redmond for the Bombers. Kelly and Redmond releases. So Redmond, 2 plays there I really liked. Oh my God, Will Schofield just takes Langford's head out. Let's get it into Jeremy Cameron again. Cameron trying to take the mark. Can't take it, but another high tackle. And Jacob Townsend can go back. No wind at all. This should be, I wouldn't say it's an easy goal for Jacob Townsend, but he should knock it down. He does, and the Bombers have 3 in the first term. You want to get off to good starts when you're playing at home, especially against the West Coast Eagles, are 2-0 at the moment. And the Bombers 3-1-19 to 2 straight 12. But yeah, like I said, last night was a very action-packed game as Andy McGrath goes bursting out of the middle. Probably should have went short. Cameron again. Can't take the mark, but Kyle Langford takes the mark. And Langford can go back and kick the Bombers' 4th goal. I mean, we haven't really played that good of footy this season so far in the first 2 games. And Langford kicks the Bombers' 4th. So we finish with a flurry here. The last 3 goals to the Bombers. 4-1-25, plays 2 straight 12. Yeah, the skills were down last night, but I mean, I think that's going to happen after the players have been out for, 9-10 weeks. Thank you for everyone commenting on my prediction video and all that kind of stuff. Throwing the ball to Cal Hooker. The Eagles definitely pressing here, and that's a lovely kick. Can we clear here? Great tackle, and the Bombers can go here. Cutler, but is that Duggan? It might be Duggan. He did, and he misses to the left-hand side. He snapped on the left-hand side. And the Eagles trail by 2 goals here. 25 minutes have gone in the first. Zerk Thatcher, who did come in for Michael Hurley. We need him to have a big game. If Saad gets up here, I can give him the ball. Now, Saad can run. We do like to run with Adam Saad. He can push. He goes, oh, that's a dangerous kick. I mean, they baited us there. Parrish can go back to Saad. He doesn't. And it goes out of bounds. So 4-1-25 plays 2-1-13 late in this first term. I feel like this first term has been up and down. I mean, the Eagles, every time they go forward, I feel like they're a threat. We just need to get a few goals in front here. We lead by 2 goals. Like I said, we haven't really played a complete performance this season. We've gave up leads. I mean, we choked the lead, I think, to the Bulldogs. I mean, we probably should have won that game, and we ended up losing as Devon Smith needs to spoil. Now, Langford has to run onto this. Who is that? That's got to be a Shepherd off the ball. I mean, you can't do that. As the Bombers can go, Bell Chambers probably should have went to McGrath. Devon Smith, lovely little handball to Bell Chambers. Cutler, can Langford get there? And Langford actually does get there. So the siren sounds. Kyle Langford on the siren can kick goal number 2 and give us a 3-goal lead heading into the to the quarter time break. Langford for goal number 2, and the Bombers have 5 to end the first term. Good opening quarter from the Dons, and we lead. Look at Langford, he loves it as we head into quarter time, an 18-point lead. So we don't have Dyson Heppel, we don't have Jake Stringer, and we don't have Michael Hurley. Tommy Bell Chambers is our captain for today's game. He's our lead. He's in our leadership group. So I thought give him the captaincy for today. So 5-1-31 to the West Coast Eagles, 2-1-13. The Bombers playing some good footy at the minute. Let's see if we can continue this form on. Tommy Bell Chambers, 3 disposals. I mean, Kyle Langford's been really good for us. Zachy Merritt also been pretty good. As we get into this second term, 5-1 plays 2-1. Let's see if we continue our good form from the first quarter and push on. Dylan Shield out of the middle. Tip and Woody has to go here. Tipper! Awesome mark. I actually don't understand how he took that mark, but I mean, we're not complaining. Let's see if we can get it long to Jeremy Cameron. And that's a shocking kick from Tipper. Redden cuts it off. Yeah, what do you guys think is going to happen tonight between the Geelong and Hawthorn game? I think that's going to be a really interesting game. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm interested to see how the ground looks, how the crowd looks. How the crowd noises look. I don't think there's any crowd allowed in that game. Now, there is a few games this weekend where there are some crowds actually allowed in. Jacob Townsend has to do better in that situation. Barras goes up the middle. The Eagles are applying some pressure here in the opening stander in this second term, but Cale Hooker can release. Tip and Woody, had to get it over there, did not get it over. Hearn goes forward, and Ryan pushes Zerk Thatcher out the way, and he's going to go back and have a shot. I think he's already kicked one, Liam Ryan, so this will be goal number 2 if he can go back and slot this. Lines up, shouldn't miss from here. He doesn't. The Eagles have their third, and they have the first of the second term. Zerk Thatcher was just beaten. Too easy there as we go back into the middle here. Bally Chambers gets the tap down. Nick Nat Nui runs onto it. Nick Nat Nui is so dangerous in the middle. That is a very nice kick and shepherd. I mean, why is Devon Smith not manned him up? And we're just letting the Eagles take uncontested marks. Another mark here to Jamie Cripps. He can move it forward. 5 minutes have gone in this second term. The Bombers lead by 2 goals. That's a nice kick from Jamie Cripps. He finds Liam Ryan. Liam Ryan is a problem. Ridley has to punch. Jordan Ridley. Oh my God, I thought that was going to be another mark to the Eagles as the Bombers can break here. If Devon Smith can apply the tackle. Throwing the ball. So we finally get a little bit of leeway here. Zach Merritt. I don't know why Zach Merritt got the free kick, but I mean, we're not complaining. Zach Merritt can chip it here. That's a lovely little kick. Oh my God. You got to go, Fantasia. I mean, Fantasia's been very quiet in our first, I think, 2 games. I think he only kicked the one goal against the Western Bulldogs in the grand final rematch last week. Tackle him. Please tackle him. McKenna. I mean, I feel like the Eagles are on top, but the start of this second term, they are well and truly on top. One out here. Zerk Thatcher again. And he can't... Zerk Thatcher yet again gets beaten one-on-one. So, I mean, missing Hurley is big. I mean, Hurley's been beaten a few times one-on-one, so I can't really complain there. As Hickey goes back and sneaks it through. It's back to a 1-goal game. The West Coast Eagles will not lie down. I don't think Josh Kennedy's playing this game. I don't even know if Jack Darling's playing in this game. They both played in that prelim final in our last season. As another mark here, Venables, and the Eagles have the chance to kick their 3rd goal of the term. We just have no answers for the Eagles at the minute. Missing Heppel and missing Hurley is just too... It's so big. We need them players back. I mean, we could be full strength in the next 3 weeks. Heppel will miss, I think, 8 weeks. I think he's only got like 5 more weeks and he'll be back. But the Eagles are just toying it around with here. And Mason Redmond applies some tackle to Jamie Cripps and it goes out of bounds. The Eagles just messing about with it at the minute. 5-1 plays 4-1 at the minute. Bell Chambers gets the tap down. Redmond got to apply the tackle. He can't. I mean, I thought that maybe every 2 games there's another goal. Willie Rioli kicks a goal. I'm thinking every 2 games doing like a full game video for the Bombers. I mean, even GWS Giants would be a lot of fun, but I'm enjoying this. But the Eagles are back in this game. We need to switch back on. 5-1 plays 5-1. Bell Chambers, nice tackle out of the middle. Zach Merritt can't get it. Oh my God, Jacob Townsend just gets his head taken off. Get it down deep to Jeremy Cameron. Can Fantasia finally get into the game? Cameron, lovely off the ground. Jeremy Cameron applied the bump and kicks the goal. Big goal to Jeremy Cameron. He's got 2. And the Bombers answer. That was a very nice goal to Jeremy Cameron. Orazio Fantasia probably should have run on here and picked up the ball. Look at the beautiful bump there from Jeremy Cameron. And the Bombers have 6. So 6-1 plays 5-1. Tommy Bell Chambers, Nick Naitanui gets the tap down. And we're going to have a ball up. Kyle Langford's been pretty good in this game. He's kicked the 2 goals for us. He's definitely been in our best. I like him in the midfield. I mean, he goes into the midfield when Dyson Apple's out. So maybe that's something we could do. Nice tap down there from Tommy Bell Chambers. Should have went to Dylan Shield. Can Sard break this up? He can't. Lovely spoil from Jordan Ridley, but it went straight to Luke Shuey. And Luke Shuey just misses to the right-hand side. 5-2, plays 6-1. It is a 5-point lead to the Bombers. Zerk Thatcher's been beaten a few times. We need him to get going, and we should be fine. Mason Redmond. Now, we do like to run out of our back line. Goes. That's a lovely kick if Langford can take the mark. Langford can mop up here. Can he apply the pressure? He can't. It goes out of bounds. 6-1 plays 5-2. What's everyone's predictions for tonight's game? Who wins? Is it the Cats or is it the Hawks? I'm interested to see what you guys think of that. Orazio Fantasia shepherded off the ball, so I think it's going to come back here. Orazio really struggling in the minute, and I don't know who is on Jack Redden. He just sneaks forward and takes an uncontested mark inside the forward 50. He goes backwards, though. I don't understand what he's doing there. Sard handballs. No, I didn't think that was going to happen, but Darcy Parish can break here. Parish, little handball over Fantasia. Lovely little shepherd there, and the Bombers are out if we can get it over. Great tackling from the Bombers. Devon Smith, lovely handball, but it's going to go back to the Eagles. This is a very highly contested game at the minute. I mean, both teams can't really break away. That's a lovely little kick there. Dom Shee takes the mark. I think that might have been Vardy. We beat the Eagles once last year. We beat them in the prelim, but we did not get the job done when we played them at home. And, in the regular season, as Riley West takes a mark and go back and kick the Eagles 6 goal. What are the Eagles doing? Why are they kicking backwards? I don't understand this. Tom Cole takes a mark. Is this like a glitch or something? I have no idea what they're doing. But, I mean, we're taking full... we need to make them pay for what they've been doing, all the missed opportunities. McKenna goes to Parish. The Bombers can break through the middle. Dylan Shield can go. There is no way you're going to catch Dylan Shield. Can chip it over the top. Laverty should take the mark. Now, Laverty should go back. I mean, I don't understand what the Eagles are doing, why they're kicking it backwards, but I mean, we're not complaining. Laverty can go back and give us a nice little 11-point lead. Shouldn't miss from here. Was the hero in the prelim, and he just sneaks it home. So the Bombers have 7. We're kicking very straight today's game, and the Bombers answer. 7-1 plays 5-2 after the Eagles kick the first 3 goals of this term. Can we have a nice little buffer heading in to halftime? Nick Naitanui, lovely little handball, and the Eagles over handballing though. We need to apply some pressure here. They are over handballing. Duggan again lines up, and Duggan misses to the left-hand side. He's had a few opportunities in this game to kick a few goals, and he's missed some of them times, but it's okay here. So 7-1 plays 5-3. Zerk Thatcher comes back in. Lovely little kick into Ridley, who's been pretty good to start the season. As the siren sounds as we head into halftime. It's a 10-point lead to the Dons. 7-1, 43 to the Eagles. 5-3, 33. 10 inside 50s to 13 inside 50s. Darcy Parish, the 4 disposals. Tommy Bell Chambers, the 4 disposals as well. There's not a lot of... I mean, our disposals are really leveled out, so it's not too bad. Jeremy Cameron's kicked 2. Kyle Langford's kicked 2. And Zach Merritt's kicked 1. Let's get into this second half. And let's see if we can run over the top of this Eagles team. And win our second game of the season. So we lost last week as Kelly gets the clearance and kicks it to Willie Rioli, who has too much space. Paddy Ambrose, not too sure why. He's there. Sard can't get there, and Jamie Cripps takes a mark. This is just how the second quarter started. 33 plays 43. Also, what did you guys... I mean, I know I've talked about it, but what did you guys think of all the skills last night? Like, oh my God, did you guys see the skills in that game? That was unbelievable. Zerk Thatcher gives away another free kick. I mean, Zerk Thatcher's struggling at the minute. He's definitely not playing up to his ability, I believe. Lovely goal there to Liam. Oh, he missed. Oh, he kicked it. Liam Ryan kicks the goal. I think he's kicked 3 goals now, Ryan. He is a problem. 6-3 plays 7-1. Bombers have to respond here out of the middle. Pal Chambers gets the tap down. Kelly is having a field day in the middle. They go out wide. Lovely sport to Connor McKenna. Now, Connor McKenna can run. We know he loves to run, McKenna. Keep going. Keep going. Gives it to Devon Smith. Devon Smith has to go inside 50 here. Townsend and Cameron. Cameron can't take the mark. Tipper, pick it up. Where are you going, Tipper? Why are you running away? McKernan. That is I don't know if that's a handball or that's a kick. Tackle him, please. Cameron, tackle him. Bombers applying all sorts of pressure, but the Eagles release through Shepherd. Goes out wide. Cutler gets the spoils. Dylan Shield chips it. Cameron got it. Dylan Shield, lovely kick over to Cameron, and Cameron can kick goal number 3. He kicked 4 goals last week. He has started to get going after going goalless in the first game. This is a dangerous kick. Cameron misses to the right-hand side. Oh, I did not time that at all. The Bombers lead by 5 points. Jeremy Cameron, 7-2, plays 6-3. Shannon Hearn to bring the ball back in. Goes in here. Darcy Parish taps it down. Tip and Woody. Now Townsend, got to run in and kick the goal. Got to run in and kick it. Almost got tackled. Kicked the goal, and the Bombers get an 11-point lead. We needed that goal, and the Bombers settle. That is a big, big goal to the Dons. Big, big goal to Jacob Townsend. He kicks goal number 2. Tip and Woody, lovely little handball out after getting tackled. Townsend almost gets tackled here, but he kicks the goal, and the Bombers answer. 8-2-50 plays 6-3-39. 8 minutes have gone in this third term. Can the Bombers settle? I mean, every single time it feels like we're going to break this game open, the Eagles respond. We just need one more goal. I mean, we get one more goal, it's going to make it incredibly tough because this has been a very tough game. Dylan Shield can go. Dylan Shield can go. Rough conduct. Free kick, Dylan Shield. Get it into Jeremy Cameron. That has been my main focus. Parish running back into the spot. Out the back, Townsend. What a row from Jacob Townsend, and he kicks his third goal. Jacob Townsend on fire at the minute for the Bombers. And we are away. What a row from Jacob Townsend. 9-2-56. Plays 6-3-39. Nick Nui, lovely handball over to Vardy, who gives it over to Rioli for the quick answer, and the Eagles answer straight off the bat. It is back to an 11-point game. Big, big goal there from Willie Rioli. 7-3, plays 9-2. Can the Bombers settle? I mean, like I said, I knew the Eagles, they're not going to lie down. Townsend, who's having a field day at the minute, almost took the marks, decided to spoil. Shield come through like a steam train, just got tackled. Bombers applying all sorts of pressure on this West Coast team. Can we get another one? Lovely mark there to Paddy Ambrose. Now Paddy Ambrose getting into the dangerous spot. Townsend, got to sit on him. Townsend! Ho-ho! Jacob Townsend, if you don't mind, having a quarter for the ages. For goal number 3 of the quarter, Jacob Townsend, if you don't mind, takes a specky, goes back and kicks the goal. What a sequence. What a quarter from Jacob Townsend. That was unbelievable. Jacob Townsend has 4 goals, and the Bombers have a nice little lead here. I can't believe Jacob Townsend took that mark. Oh, my God. What a mark from Jacob Townsend. I can't believe that. Jordan Ridley applies a nice tackle. Zerk Thatcher has to spoil. Finally, Zerk Thatcher spoils. Now, can he... Oh, yes. Finally, Zerk Thatcher. That was good from Zerk. I mean, after the 2 plays he had. But that is a shocking kick. Why are you kicking it back in? It's okay. Maybe it's going to pay off. Ridley. Sard, get rid of it. Please, Sard, get rid of it. No, not to the Eagles player. Adam Sard, get him. Oh, no. Out the back. Great tackle from Zerk Thatcher. That's a pretty good sequence from Zerk there. I mean, after what happened the last 2 times, Bombers high tackle, and we can settle here. Zerk Thatcher's having a really good couple of minutes, I'd say. A couple of plays. As Jordan Ridley, who's been good, can release for the Bombers, goes up the wing. Kyle Langford can't get there. The Bombers, Zach Merritt. Handball, Zachy. Handballs to Devon Smith. Now, Devon Smith, what are you doing? Pick the ball up. Oh, what is Devon Smith doing? Why is he handballing back? I don't understand what Devon Smith is doing there. I mean, Zerk Thatcher, considering just like how under pressure he's been in this game, I have liked his game. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I feel like his game's been okay. I feel like he's definitely been okay. He definitely is fit. I don't know. I feel like he's been under all sorts of pressure in this game, and he's held up. Dylan Clark needs to get into the game. That's a nice tackle. Tim Kelly throws the ball. Zach Merritt gets the free kick again. Goes in. Fantasia hasn't been seen all day. Can't take the mark. I mean, Orazio hasn't been performing since he hasn't performed at all this season. He needs to stand up. Parrish gets tackled. I mean, I probably should have handballed that ball there. Darcy Parrish has bit off more than he can chew. But the Eagles decide to switch the play. It's always dangerous when you switch the play on the Bombers. We know that we can get him in transition. Nice ball there from Tommy Cutler. Got to apply the tackle. He does. Devon Smith can chip it over the top here. Now McKernan has to take the mark. He does take the mark. I've told you, the Eagles, they tend to turn it over, and we can make them pay. Shawnee McKernan here. Tough angle. Kicks this goal. It'll be huge for the Bombers to give us a nice little breathing space. Sean McKernan, if you don't mind, kicks the goal, and the Bombers get a bit of breathing space. 68 plays 45. Jacob Townsend's been the absolute star of this term. He's kicked 4 goals. Zach Merritt's been very good as well. Zach Merritt applies the tackle. Once again, the spoil, and the Bombers have to try and resist here to end the term. I mean, we've got a nice little lead here. We can't give up a goal. Redmond's been good as well, but he gets tackled, and I think that might be Shepherd. Elliot Yeo actually kicks the goal, and the Eagles stay in this game. 51 plays 68. It definitely is a fast-moving game. Zach Merritt with another clearance. He has been unbelievable this game. Out the back here, the Bombers applying all sorts of pressure. Tipper Moody smothers the handball. Can he get there again, Tipper? He does. Have a look at Tipper Moody. Handball it, Tipper. No, handball it. He was spent. I think Anthony McDonald, Tipper Moody was just so tired there. He couldn't really do anything as the Eagles move it up the ground. Jordan Ridley, nice spoil. Can the Bombers settle? Out the back goes. I think this might be Callie. Handballs it over to Cripps. McKenna has to spoil. Nice ball from Connor McKenna. Now pick it up and just bomb it, please. I think it might be Clark. Out the back. Out the back. Game-saving tackle almost. Why did you pick it off the ground? Hickey picks the ball up. Why did he just kick it off the ground? I don't know what Tom Hickey's thinking there. And it is a 16-point game. The Bombers lead now. If we can just settle here, there's no need to rush. Hold the ball until three-quarter time, and we'll be happy with this lead heading into three-quarter time, and the siren goes. So a 16-point lead to the Dons as we head into the final term. Wow, what a term from Jacob Townsend. Kicked 3 goals in that term. Really steadied the ship for us. He's kicked 4 goals for the match. Devon Smith, Darcy Parish been good. Dylan Shields been pretty good as well. Tim Kelly's been the best for the Eagles. Liam Ryan's kicked 3. Let's get into this final term. It was 4 goals to 3 in that term. Bombers have a 16-point lead. Can we hold on and win our second game of the season? Tommy Bell-Chambers, Nick Nat-Nui go back in the ruck. Andy McGrath can't get it. Can he run onto it this time? He does, but I think he just bit off a little bit more than he can chew. Probably should have handballed that to Dylan Shield, who got moving. Bell-Chambers has been good in the ruck against Nick Nat-Nui. I mean, he's captaining one of the games why Michael Hurley is out. But have a look at that spin move. Great tackle there. Andy McGrath just stands there. What are you doing? Shuey, lovely kick. Now, Ryan is all alone in the goal square. How has Ryan got all that space? He decided not to go to the goal square. Zerk Thatcher has to spoil. Does spoil. Bombers can break through McGrath. Now, Sard has space. How did Adam Sard get this much space? You already know that I'm taking him on. Chips it over the top. Erasio Fantasia takes the mark. Now we can just settle here. He's got McKernan. I'm 1 out. Jeremy Cameron. You know that's where we're going to go. That's a shocking kick from Fantasia. I have no idea what that is about. It goes out of bounds. The Bombers have a 16-point lead here. We have controlled this second half, though. I definitely will say that. I hope you guys like the full game match highlights. I'm enjoying doing these kinds of videos. That's a very nice kick to Nathan Vardy. He takes the mark. The Eagles, though, definitely will keep pressing. They're not going to give up. It is a 16-point game. We do know that in AFL Evolution, teams do like to come back. McKenna's been good in this game. Nice ball there from McKenna. Zerk Thatcher gets tackled. Ryan gets slammed in the turf by Adam Sard. Snap on goal. Are you kidding? Hits the post, Dom Sheed. He loves coming up clutch. Dommy Sheed. I thought that was a good goal there. 53 plays 68. Bombers have a nice lead. Zerk Thatcher brings it into Ambrose. Now the Bombers can break here. Ambrose can go. Loves to have a bounce. Paddy Ambrose goes up on the wing. Dylan Clark got to take the mark. Can't take the mark. The Eagles have the numbers. How do they have so many numbers? Shepherd lines up and kicks a goal. A big goal to the Eagles. Brad Shepherd kicks it. And the Eagles are right back in this game. That was poor play there from the Dons. I mean, I felt like we were just outnumbered at the contest there. I have no idea what was happening there. 59 plays 68. Bombers still lead. We need a goal here. Dylan Shield goes inside 50. Townsend, who's been our best so far, can't get there, and Tom Cole takes the mark. He goes up on the wing. Adam Sard has to spoil. Does spoil. He's first to the contest. But no, the Eagles outnumber yet again. Redmond's got to take this mark. Redmond can't take the mark. Out the back, running into another goal here to bring them right back. The Eagles are still in this. Jamie Cripps brings the Eagles back within 3 points. Every single game this year has been close. There's not been a game once this year where I felt like we were just going to run away with it. Another high tackle. We need to settle. We can't lose this game. We can't lose 2 in a row. I mean, I don't even think we lost 2 in a row in our last season as they go inside 50 and Venables takes the mark. Our backmen are just under so much pressure at the minute. We just can't get into our forward line. I mean, we're struggling. Venables lines up to give the Eagles the lead in the last. Will not get the distance. Cal Hooker has to spoil. Does spoil. Dylan Clark. I think this might be Zerk Thatcher. Please get rid of it, Zerky. Goes up, but turns it over yet again. The Bombers got to come here. Langford gets put on his bottom side. Eagles just have the answers at the minute. That's a Dylan Clark. Got to mark this. Dylan Clark, got to get there, Clarky. Tom Cutler, though, and the Bombers can break. Can we get him in transition? Devon Smith got a handball a bit quicker. Got the numbers, though. Can Devon... That was poor, though. That was so poor from the Bombers. They don't take the mark, though. We've got to clear. Bell-Chambers throwing the ball, and finally, oh my God, we can catch our breath. That was so poor. I think that might have been Darcy Parish just waited a little bit too long to handball. Bell-Chambers goes up. McKernan 1 out. Spoils it down. Probably could have took the mark. Again, Ambrose under enormous amounts of pressure. The Bombers. We lead by 3 points here. Trying to hold on. I mean, this Eagles team is not lying down. Dylan Clark. Now, Bell-Chambers can go. Nick Nat-Nui right on his tail. Jeremy Cameron 1 out. Jeremy Cameron takes the mark. I mean, we're going to go back. I feel like Jeremy Cameron could kick this goal. I don't think there's anyone on the goal line. So we've got to move on quick. Jeremy Cameron for a much-needed goal for the Bombers to settle the ship. Lines up. No one's on the goal line. It is going to go through. Big goal to Jeremy Cameron. And the Bombers have a nice lead. I think that might be goal number 4 for Jeremy Cameron. It's goal number 3. Big goal to Jeremy Cameron. He kicks it from, inside the center square. When he does launch it, that is huge. Bombers have a nice little lead here. Some breathing space. The Eagles are coming, though. They are not lying down. Another center clearance almost to the Bombers. We're going to have a ball up. Tommy Bell-Chambers being good. He definitely will be featuring, I think, in J21 Votes. Tommy Bell-Chambers. Nice tap down to Dylan Shield. Langford runs away from the ball. Still applies some pressure. Our backmans have been under so much pressure in this game. Connor McKenna gets the tap down. Ambrose being good as well. I mean, I've liked a few of our games. That's a nice mark, though, to Tom Barras, who has been switched on to Jacob Townsend after Townsend's really good term. Dylan Shield got to go from Nick Naitanui. Nick Naitanui cannot catch Dylan Shield. Now kick it inside 50. Give us a chance. Cameron got to take the mark. Can't take the mark, but off the ground, Laverty. Big goal to the Bombers. That could be it. That could be the sealer. That's a massive goal to Jaden Laverty. Dylan Shield set this up with his run. Inside 50, Cameron almost took the mark, but great shepherd there from Jeremy Cameron, and that's a big goal. We have settled. I mean, the Hawthorn game, they did come back. It is only 20 minutes, so we do need it. We can't lie down. Got to apply some more pressure. One out, Paddy Ambrose. Paddy Ambrose has been unreal in this game. He's been so good. Have a look at this. Getting Fantasia. The Bombers just can't apply some tackles here. The Eagles just throwing us off. Cutler. Fantasia started to get into this game. Gets the handball up. Can go again. Fantasia and a high tackle. Brad Shepherd. Now, we just got to calm down here. There's no need to rush. We have a nice 15-point lead. Tippum Woody on the lead. He can't take the mark. Devon Smith. And let's let time just run away. It is a 15-point lead to the Bombers. Bell-Chambers being good. Gets the tap down to McGrath. McGrath goes inside 50. Devon Smith has to spoil. Can't spoil. And Nelson takes the mark. The Eagles still have a pulse. It's only a 15-point game. That is a dangerous kick, but Jeremy McGovern takes the one-hander. Now, that is very, very dangerous. The Eagles could be on. Gaff gets the handball over the top. Tippum Woody did not leave his opponent. Got a spoil here, Ridley. And it's going to go out of bounds, I think. This ball's going to trickle out. Time is withering away for the Eagles. It is a 15-point lead to the Bombers. This has been a good game. It's been a complete performance, I'd say. I mean, the Eagles have challenged us, but we have settled. Saad applies a nice little hip and shoulder. We can't lie down here. McKenna's got to spoil. McKenna has to spoil this. Does spoil, but at the back, Willie Rioli kicks the goal. They still have life. The Eagles still have life. It is a 9-point game. 71 plays 80. Bombers trying to hold on. We can't let another team run over us. High tackle from Andy McGrath. 26 minutes have gone off the clock. Luke Shuey goes inside 50. Ambrose got a spoil. Does spoil. The Eagles pressing Ambrose. This is going to go right down the line. Another high tackle to Adam Saad. 80 plays 71. Inside 50. Ambrose can't get there. Cripps, no. We cannot lose again. It can't happen. It can't happen like this. I mean, the Bulldogs did come back and get the win over us. 80 plays 71. There can only be seconds left. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of goals in this term. Cripps is wasting a lot of time. He loads up and kicks the goal. So they still have life, the Eagles. They are still in this. But the siren's gone. I didn't even hear the siren. Oh my God, I didn't even hear the siren. We get the win. Another 3-point win. Oh my God. Well, I didn't even hear the siren. I did not hear the siren, but you know what? We're going to take this. We're going to take the win. The Bombers win 13-280 to the Eagles, 12-5-77. It was a late push from the Eagles. They were just a little bit too late, but the Bombers get the job done. Wow, what a win from the Dons. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to stick around for J21 Votes. We get our second win of the season. It is a big win over the Eagles. Dylan Shield was good. Darcy Parish was good. Tommy Bell-Chambers was really good. But Jacob Townsend, the standout. He was unreal in this game, taking that hanger and having that third quarter. He really pushed us over the line. Let's get into J21 Votes as the Bombers get a big, big win over the Eagles. Venables had 12. Tim Kelly had 10. Willie Rioli, Liam Ryan kicked 2 apiece. Let's get into J21 Votes after a big, big win from the Dons. So J21 Votes after a very tight win from the Dons. I mean, it was 3 points, but at least we held on. We didn't let West Coast run over the top of us. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The J21 Votes actually heating up. I mean, it's only round 3. But I think this like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 system is going to work a lot better than the 3, 2, 1. The votes are going to be much higher. But for the votes for this match, I decided to give Jacob Townsend the 5. I mean, that third quarter was unbelievable. He kicked 3 goals, took that hanger. Zach Merritt gets the 4 votes. Dylan Shield the 3. Tommy Bell-Chambers, stepping captain for today's game. I thought he was really good on Nick Naitanui. And I mean, Zerk Thatcher was beaten a few times, but I reckon he deserves the 1 vote. So they are the votes for the game against the Eagles. I'll make sure to go check out the previous videos so you guys know what's going on as we head over to look at the leaderboard before we close this video. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. This is the leaderboard. Hurley's leading. Zach Merritt on 6. Shield on 6. Redmond, Parrish, Townsend, and Adam Sard. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below who wins tonight between the Hawks and the Cats. It's going to be a really good game. I hope you guys enjoy all the weekend of the football. And I'll see you guys in the next AFL Evolution 2 video.